Hi, I'm a Mosasaurus.
He bites! That's not a big fish, that's a Mosasaurus! Fire the torpedo! Oh, it's a miss!
Thanks everybody and welcome back to my channel. I will be your toy commander here on Planet Zizzle. Planet Zizzle! So before we get on to today's cool mission, let me tell you guys a couple of...
Yes!
Space jokes.
Alright guys, here we go. This is a disclaimer. I didn't write these jokes.
So don't make fun of me.
Alright, first joke. How do astronauts keep in touch with their friends? Well, they use Spacebook. Get it? Spacebook, not Facebook. Alright, next joke. So I grew up with a couple of brothers. One became a astronaut. The other one became a full-time gardener. He was more down to earth.
Huh?
I know, it's not funny.
I didn't write them.
Alright, let's get on to today's cool review. So, as we all know, Jurassic World Rebirth is, in the theaters, and it's a pretty cool movie. And this is a pretty cool fish right here. It's a big fish. It's a Mosasaurus, one of the largest ocean creatures that was in the Jurassic period. It's not around anymore, obviously. If it was, we'd be all in trouble. But this Mosasaurus right here comes with a cool boat and a little rescue raft. It's called Mosasaurus Rescue Action Boat. How fitting the name is. Alright, so we're gonna take this thing actually in the water and see how it works and make sure that this Mosasaurus doesn't get loose in the water, in the pool, because we'll have some problems. Because look, he bites!
Uh-oh.
But first, let's head over there to the unboxing table, take it out, get a look at it, and then head to the pool. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to the Planet Zizzle unboxing table with our Mosasaurus Rescue Action Boat. Now, over here, down in the bottom left-hand corner, it says capture by land or sea, so we'll do both today. And right in the corner, we have this little weapon with 3 projectiles. Now, on the back, we're gonna show you the whole thing set up, and we're gonna try to use this little crane hook on the back to capture the Mosasaurus in the pool today. And then we'll fire off some of these projectiles, and then looks like we have to eject the raft. All right, and it comes with a little, does that come with it too? Is a Jeep in there also? Oh, cool, look at that, we have a Jeep. I didn't even notice that in there. Awesome. All right, let's do the unboxing. Let's get this thing out of the box already. All right, guys, so here's everything out of the box. We have some instructions, of course, to describe everything and how to operate all the different areas of our boat. And the crane, claw. Let's go over a few things. Let's take a look at this boat first. It's pretty cool. Now here's the front. Well, as you know, the front of a boat is called the bow, and the stern is in the back, if you didn't know. That's just boat talk, but if you want to call it front and back, you can also do that too.
Cool.
Now the crane here goes from left, oops, sorry, so noisy. The crane will go from left to right, and then right here you're going to operate the crane to catch your Mosasaurus like that, and then release. Now it does have the stickers already all on it. My only concern is what's going to happen when it hits the water. Are these going to come off eventually? No. Maybe, we'll see. This is what you're going to lift to launch the life raft with the Jeep in there. You can see right here the captain's headquarters, all kinds of controls in there. There's actually some people in there too. You can see right in there. If you get a little bit closer, maybe you can see that there's a couple of people standing in each window. Is a life preserver on the side, just in case.
Help.
All right, now the projectile can go in either 3 places. We can put it right here in the center, or we can also mount it right here on each side. I'll put it right up here up top in the center, like that. And then on the back, right, this is cool. You can load your projectiles right here, just to, whoops. This is just a storage spot for your projectiles. They just snap into place, so you don't lose them, and then you can just take them as you need them. We'll put in 3, right? Get in there. A little bit tough to get in. Actually, unboxing this thing was even more tough. It was very difficult to unbox, especially right here, because they had the Jeep in here, and I almost had to break this to get the Jeep out because there was a plastic strip right here I couldn't really get out. I almost snapped this off to get the Jeep out, so be careful when you unbox this thing. They really package it a little bit too much. Now it has wheels on the bottom. There are 3 wheels, so it actually works on the table and on the water. Right here, this is how we're going to launch the raft. Now I thought it was some type of thing that shot out the way it looks. This is a full metal, you know, matchbox car, because this is a whole matchbox set. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but it's matchbox. You put it in like this and you basically just go, well, you don't go like that because then everything crashes. Let's try that again, but slowly maybe. No, still, it may launch differently in the water. One more time, we gotta get this right.
Come on!
Come on. You can't launch like that. Ready? Well, close enough, right? Let's try without the Jeep. There we go. All right, but we're going to do it with the Jeep and without the Jeep in the water. Now, the Mosasaurus opens its mouth with this little button.
Hi, I'm a Mosasaurus.
Now, this is fully waterproof, I believe, and it has, you know, flexible fins on the back. The tail is flexible, but the body is plastic. Look at all those teeth in there. Cool. All right, let's do this. Let me just run over these directions and make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's try to fire the projectile from here. Let's see how far it goes. Let's see. Ready? Not too bad. Not bad. Let's try another one. Maybe we didn't do it right. Nope. It's okay. It's not going to hurt anyone. All right, let's take it to the water and see how it floats.
All right, guys, we're about to enter the water with our boat. Let's see. Everything floats. Yay! That's good. Now, let's try this. Let's put the Mosasaurus in there. We'll see if the Mosasaurus floats. Look at that. It's starting to sink. Oh, it sinks. Let's put the Jeep right here. Let's give it a push. Ready? There we go. Floating along nicely. But we have problems. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no! Lower the crane. We captured the Mosasaurus. The boat even floats with the Mosasaurus captured. Now, let's try and launch this right here, and hopefully it doesn't fall in because that Jeep will sink. We don't really need the Jeep in the boat when it's in the water, but here we go. It launches nicely. Let's take the Jeep out. There's no need of a Jeep in a boat, so we'll put the Jeep, let's see. Is there a spot on here for it? Maybe we can put it right back here for now. Let's launch the boat. There we go. The rescue boat is out. Oh, no. Oh no, the Mosasaurus is breaking free. Sink. Kind of reminds me of like Jaws, right? Remember when Jaws came up and he was like, right at the boat? Took a big bite, but Jaws was way bigger than this. Let's see if we can fire the spear and hit the Mosasaurus. Whoa, went way over. Let's put the Mosasaurus back in the crane. Completely, we'll put it to the side a little bit. Actually, it's going to take the boat over if we put it to the side. But let's do this. Let's get it in there nice and tight. Put it in the center and then send the boat off. Da-da-da! There it goes, following the currents of the ocean.
What?
Now the boat did get a little bit of water in it. You can see that it started to sink. Here we go. Ooh. So as you can see, guys, the Jeep sinks, fell to the bottom. This will not float because it's a matchbox. I'm gonna pick it up with my foot. Ta-da! There we go. Let's put it back in here, put the Jeep in. Put the projectile right here. Let's throw the Mosasaurus out into the currents and, oh, almost got him. Go get him before he sinks.
Captain, slow down. We got a big fish on us.
That's not a big fish, that's a Mosasaurus. Fire the torpedo. Oh, it's a miss.
Lower the crane.
Oh, we swam right into it. Let's take her home. Woohoo! We've got her, boys.
All right, guys, that does it for today's video with the Jurassic World, the Rebirth Mosasaurus Rescue Action Boat. This is a matchbox set. It's a pretty fun set. It's more fun if you have a pool to put it in because it's a boat. But don't forget to share this video with your friend. Smash that like button and come back to Planet Zizzle to keep the missions going.
This is your Toy Commander signing off, and I'll see you guys on our next mission. It's now time for me to blast off out of here.